Yay!
Hooray! Heal the
Hooray!
world, make it a better place.
Do 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 do
For
do do.
you and for me and the entire human race. What's up, everybody? We are your brothers in arms. This is episode 56, and we're missing a week. But you know what? That's okay because life happens. And you're not paying for this. It's all free to you because it's worth it. I like that, Greg. That was very nice. It's worth it. So, thanks for hanging out with us. Welcome back. It is currently the last day of January 2021. What's up, dude? You watching
Oh,
or no
we're on.
sound?
No,
Hey,
we're good.
Fantastic. We're live.
we alive.
We are live. Look
Let's see
out.
if anyone actually decides to show up and say hi.
So we're actually live on twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast. We record live. So what you're listening to is recording of what we're actually doing on Twitch at twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast. So if you'd like to hang out with us, if you'd like to talk to us, if you'd like to share some encouraging words or, not so encouraging words, whatever,
You
come
guys are
join us.
terrible.
You guys stink. You can reach us at twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast. You can find out when we're going live if you follow our Twitter, and that's at your BIA podcast. I was actually kind of proud of today's Twitter post. It was, and I quote, six thumbs and runs a weekly podcast. These guys, twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast. And then there's a picture of, I'm thinking that is, shoot. Oh, what band is this? Man, they hit it huge in the 90s and 2000s.
98 degrees.
No, dude,
And
no.
rising.
No. No, they can go back to where they came from.
Boy bands for the win. Mom had their CD.
I can't tell who that is.
Oh, come on. I can hear their music. Oh, come on.
Give me some
that-
signals. What do you got?
Was that AC/DC?
No, man, not AC/DC. That they were well before the 90s.
Yeah, that was a little early.
Dead air.
It'll come to me. I'm sorry.
You don't have
That's
one?
my
what
fault.
what genre
Oh,
were they?
rock.
Were they?
Rock.
All right, so they were rock. They weren't punk.
No, they weren't punk. No,
Were they the Foo Fighters?
yes, thank you. Very good. Yes,
Dave Grohl for the win.
that's right, man. Thank you very much. It was the Foo Fighters, and it is the Foo Fighters, and I like that GIF. It's a lot of fun. So there you go.
I just like.
I
Dave
like
Grohl.
that. I like that band.
Yeah, they're pretty solid, man.
You know Dave Grohl started out as the drummer for Nirvana, right?
No,
Yes.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Nirvana's drummer.
And he and Kurt Cobain got into way too many arguments because Cobain would not let him sing.
Come
He
on.
wouldn't let him sing.
Yeah.
Wow,
Kurt
dude's
Cobain
got chops.
was the singer-songwriter for
Like-
Nirvana.
That dude can sing.
No,
Yeah.
hold on, boyo. We're getting off subject here, but they did. There was some collaboration. There, I can't remember. There was at least one piece that the Nirvana released that like one of the singles that Grohl had more of a hand in. But yes, by and large, Grohl was their, Dave was their drummer. Like that was what he did when he was with Nirvana.
No kidding.
And
Yep.
then obviously after Kurt passed away and the band split up, Dave Grohl founded Foo Fighters. And then obviously the rest is rock and roll history.
Wow.
So that's actually a funny story as well. So the Foo Fighters actually existed before they were the Foo Fighters.
Really?
Their name was Dave Grohl. The first actual album that he recorded and pitched to people in order to have an album was him. He did vocals, he did guitar, he did bass guitar, he did drums, he did everything.
Oh my goodness.
So after he had pitched all of this stuff and got all of the funding, got the contract, got everything, then he made a band.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning stuff right now. That's good stuff.
Dave Grohl.
Yeah, he is a pretty cool dude. I think I saw a video of him not too long ago, like creep onto a drum set, and he started playing. I was like, I didn't know that dude played, and come to find out, that's how he got started,
Yep.
like in the real biz. That's pretty sweet, man. That's pretty sweet. So, gentlemen, our father, our dad, the major himself, the awesomeness, sent us a picture of something that is going around. And gentlemen, it makes me cringe just thinking about it. Did you see the picture?
Hold on, I want to look
No.
back at it and just make
Oh.
sure I'm looking at it again.
All right.
Oh
So,
yes, no. I've seen them before.
have you seen them
I
in the wild?
I've never seen one in the wild. I think they're
Okay.
gross. I
All right.
can't believe that is a thing.
All right. For those
I
of you
still can't believe that's a thing.
who haven't checked this out, so it's called, and it's the new quote unquote fashionable phase for men's facial hair. It's called the monkey tail. And it starts, I guess the guy grows a full beard and then has it cut in the shape from going from a sideburn, so connecting from his hair. The sideburn then comes along his jawline, goes around up where his Fu Manchu would be, over his mustache, and then doesn't connect to the other side, but stops right there. Then the other side of the beard is shaved off so that it looks like a monkey tail has wrapped down, around, across, up, over, and here. No. uh, no. Not
Patrick.
even if I was to be paid, bet, or I lost a bet. I would not bet in order to run the risk of losing and having to have that on my face. That is just, it's ridiculous. It's disgusting.
Yep.
And boo on you, man. That's just rough. A couple of the pictures I've seen though, guys, they've actually put stripes in it with dye. And so the tail is like what is that? Like a raccoon tail almost. So it's all right. Some people might get a little tummy hurt with that sound you're making, Greg, but I'm with you. Stop. Okay, I'm getting tummy hurt. Stop it. Mm,
That's one more. I'm
mhm.
done. I'm
Thank
done.
you.
It's gross. It's so gross. I don't understand it. I don't understand what would possess someone to go, you know what? You know what? I want what looks like the back end of a monkey wrapped around my face. That's like that is literally what comes. It's like you know what
Monkey
you
butt.
know what there's got I'm telling you there's someone sitting. I don't like it's some stuff out of it is some stuff out of the Hunger Games. People in the Capitol. You know what would be cool? You know what would look really, really fashionable? What if I were to take my beard
Monkey butt.
and shave off half of it on one side and half of it on the other so it looks like the back end of a monkey is
Monkey
wrapped
butt.
around my face?
Monkey butt.
A monkey butt. I want a monkey butt for a mustache.
Monkey butt.
Absolutely not. That will never happen. So yes, Patrick, I am in full agreement with you.
Monkey butt.
That's a no.
I'd do it once.
No,
Just to
I
sit
would
down, just
no.
to sit down across the table from me and be like, monkey butt.
No, it's gone.
All right. So if I grew my beard out
There we
and
go.
I was in the process of shaving it off again,
Yep. Monkey butt.
okay, it would be a picture
Oh no,
to send in friends and family only.
you know
Hey
where that's going?
y'all.
That's
Hey
going
y'all.
straight on the internet.
So,
Hey y'all.
Greg, after a long leave period, right? Like you've had 30
Yeah.
days of transfer leave. How many
Mhm.
mustaches would you have had? Like when you're shaving it off, how many times would you stop?
What do you mean?
Just to see what it looked like.
I mean, I played with it. I'm terrible because I actually didn't keep any. When I came off of this last block, of time when I transferred down to Virginia, I definitely played with my mustache or my beard because I'd grown it out, and it was, you know, it was long. Like, I mean, we're not talking like beard, but I definitely had, a beard grown out.
Greater
So,
than a quarter of an inch.
oh, easily.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because that's
For
our
those
regular.
For those who don't know, our MO is growing facial hair. It just this guy. What you shaved this morning, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
both those.
this?
Yeah.
No, this is a weekend. So
That's-
I shaved on Friday, and I haven't shaved since then because I like to give my face the opportunity to just rest. But
To
yes,
heal.
no, I can grow a beard in 5 days
Right,
or less.
Alex.
I shaved my mustache this morning.
just comes it
Nice.
just comes in like this.
He's
Yeah.
like Tim Allen from Santa Claus. He
Oh.
shaves. Yeah. He
Oh.
shaves and then looks in the mirror, tries to, and then boom.
Yep.
I love it. Yep.
Yeah.
Name Santa Claus.
Chris Kringle.
Chris Kringle.
Popo Shijo.
Oh, it's a
Scott.
classic. I love it.
Scott Calvin.
I
No.
love it.
Santa Claus.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
no monkey butts. Good to know.
No monkey butts.
No monkey butts. So when you guys are finished and done with the military, you have signed your discharge, all is well and good. You've stepped away. Are you guys gonna grow facial hair?
Dumbledore.
Absolutely.
Dumbledore. You're Alex, you're going Dumbledore like
I want to be able to tuck it through my belt 3 times.
wow. Wow. So here's a question. I think Greg has the finer hair out of all of us. So Alex, you're not necessarily going to be Dumbledore. You're going to be like
Hagrid.
your beard. I can't get it in the picture. It's probably going to stand out like like
Probably.
this. Yeah.
You got to train it, right? So you got to brush it down. Yeah. See if my hair can match it.
That's right. And you just fold it up and fold it over.
I'm gonna look like a lion.
Put it on top of your head. You're gonna look like a Who. Cindy Lou Who with the hair on top of your head.
Oh, you'll go full troll and you'll just roll it over and then
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, oh gosh, do you see those guys that compete in like the mustache
yeah.
and beard world
mustache
champions,
competitions.
and they're like, it's like 2 parts, like comes out and like it rolls into like all the things. They like do like the spider web braid going off every which way. That's all I can think of.
My favorite was the dude who had it that come out probably 3.5 feet, and it was just straight shocks. And then at the end, every single one of them had this little curl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my wife immediately when she sees those pictures goes what Greg just did. The sound, and I'm not going to do it. but she's like, no,
Huh?
stop. She'll say no. It's
Now we know what triggers Patrick.
the
We
worst
know
part
what
is,
triggers me.
the worst part is you guys are in my cans, and so that's
Yeah.
I hear it in stereo, and it just makes my stomach go. "Bleh."
Huh?
Anyway, stop.
I'm
So
done.
that's
I'm
what she
done.
does. She can't do it. She's like, "Don't you dare! You cannot." I'm like, "I understand, honey. My commitment to you is a lot strong." Yeah, like that right there. My commitment to you is
Does
a
it
lot.
wrap around his forehead? Am I seeing
Yeah,
that
it's a
correctly?
comb over.
Oh my
Oh yes.
gosh.
So no.
Oh no.
Liz just sent that
He's
one in the chat.
there's literally there's a gap on his forehead. What is wrong with that?
He's probably bald. I can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
No.
definitely bald.
That's not it, yo.
That's pretty great.
So yeah, she won't have it though.
Oh no, ain't happening, and that's okay. Like there was one time I did a no shave November, and I grew it. I trimmed it like October, I don't know, 20th, because I had a haircut, and so I didn't. I said, "Honey, are you okay with this?" She said, "Yes, it's for a good cause. That's fine." So I didn't trim it the entire month of November. And gentlemen, I could grab the edges at the end and pull, and I came out to probably a solid 3.5 inches. I was out like this, and so my beard is sorry everybody, but my beard is kinky. It's it's just
That's
it's very
that is
cool.
a good description.
It's very coarse. Like I can lose toothpicks in here by accident. I mean,
Family channel.
it is what it is. So to brush it out, it came out like steel wool. And she was like, "No, never." She said, "Never again." And so I haven't. And so there you go. But yep.
You should just PT. You should just do the mustache. Just grow the edges of the mustache out, so you know nice short beard, and then like grow out the mustache. You do the wax. You do little curls. You know what I'm saying? So nice smooth mustache or nice smooth beard. Perfect length like you have, and then just little mustache curl there on the end. You know, it would be perfect. Like Alex, like tweaks his up all the time. You'd look great.
Thanks. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but
Boy over there looking like Wario.
I can already hear her saying no. Nice. Very nice. Alex, you've got the mustache of like a 1920s boxer. You know, like coming out like this.
Demand. I demand fisticuffs.
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 As long as it's bare knuckle, I'm good.
Oh, there you go.
Now you put
Two Smoking Barrel. No. That was Snatch. Snatch. That was a good movie. I'm sorry.
Fact.
you put Tom Selleck to shame there, boyo.
I've told him as much.
Just don't ever do the picture.
Who says I haven't?
Oh, please
Oh,
don't.
Lord.
Why are we bringing this back?
Oh gosh. Oh, we've talked about this before too,
Yes,
haven't we?
We
please,
have.
no more.
Yeah.
Moving on.
So I got some fish.
Well, yes, you did.
Oh, please tell me about your fish. What did you get?
Oh, I got another pleco.
Oh, another. Is that the bottom feeder?
Yes.
Nice.
Why
okay.
do you have two?
Because it's Caroline's favorite fish, for one thing.
Okay, respectable.
For two, it's a bristle nose instead of just a common pleco. So he looks like he has a beard, so he's a Richmond. It works.
Nice.
And for three, I'm going to need more than one for what's going to happen later.
Uh-oh. Somebody's expanding.
Yeah.
Enlighten us.
So the goldfish that I have are going to get bigger. Right? Right
Right.
now, they're like small to medium ish size, right?
Right.
Goldfish can get as big as you let them get, right? If you put them in bigger tanks, they get bigger. They grow to the size that they work. Um, so the goldfish that I have, Liz and Caroline have also gotten attached to them, and I don't really feel like once they outgrow the tank that we're gonna just give them to somebody else and start again. So we're looking at a bigger tank.
Wow.
So with the bigger tank, obviously you need better filtration, more air that goes into it, and you need something to help you keep the algae off the glass. Hence the second pleco. So when that happens, we're going to have this tank up here is basically going to get moved downstairs into the dining room with the bigger stuff. Bigger fish in there because those guys are going to be bigger at that point, and we're going to let them grow. And it's going to be fun, awesome, nice, and wonderful. Give Caroline something to look at while she's downstairs instead of just upstairs.
Nice.
And then that tank is going to be home to a freshwater puffer fish. Greg, do you
They
remember?
make such a thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Greg, you remember meeting Jeffrey in the Newport News Aquarium?
Sure.
We fed him bloodworms, and you could let him eat snails and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we were out looking today, and we found the other pleco, who's in the quarantine tank right now, which has some better decor. It's got a plant in there. It's got a rock for the pleco to sit on, because who wants to be bored for 2 weeks of quarantine?
Not I.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Been there,
I got
done
my
that.
hands up.
Yeah, Greg says he's
Well,
good.
Got my hands up, playing my song. Butterflies fly away. Not in my head like, yeah.
yeah.
Liz is down.
Yeah. I saw it, waving her
Yeah.
hands back and forth. Like she just don't care you.
Like she just don't care.
Like,
When that guy gets out of quarantine, the 55 should be set up and gone through its cycles, and should be able to put him in there and let him get bigger, let him acclimate, all of that jazz. Keep that as the quarantine tank, and then Jeffrey 2.0 or whatever we're gonna call him. I don't know. I might call him Chad.
Chad is a good name.
Chad
for-
the pufferfish.
For a pufferfish.
Yeah, but he's going to be in there, and then the quarantine tank after a while is going to be a shrimp and snail tank. So I told you guys earlier the goldfish had eaten all the small snails.
Right?
So if I leave the snails in the tiny tank and leave them to themselves with nothing that's going to eat them,
Tiny tank, does it go pew pew? Or does it go pew pew?
it's a goldfish tank.
Oh, my bad.
They don't know how to drive that.
Such a good dad joke.
You know how to drive this thing?
Two goldfish in a tank, and the one goldfish looks at the other one and goes, "Do you know how to drive this?"
Sorry, we derailed. Crazy train again.
It happens.
So keep going.
So anyway, though, that's gonna be like a food tank, right? I'm just gonna let the snails just keep going. Have bloodworms to feed to the pufferfish, who's gonna be up here, and then every once in a while you drop a snail in there, and he just eats that thing. It's glorious.
Poor snails.
Yeah,
They're food,
they're food.
Fish are friends, not food.
not food.
Snails are technically not fish.
Crustaceans are not food. They're friends.
There's a
got-
restaurant called Red Lobster.
I got nothing. Yeah, well, they're not originally red.
No.
No.
They only turn red by cooking them.
Sometimes they're blue.
Sometimes they are blue. Blue lobsters.
Very rare.
Dudes, we got to go north and get some like chowda and the real stuff. Like you with me on this?
Yeah, I'm down with you. You come out and visit. Oh, goodness gracious.
That's a mustache, man. That's not a beard.
No,
That is
that's beards on the outside.
Those are
um
chops. Beard finishes here.
Uh-huh.
you
Uh,
you come out and visit. So this last summer I was up in I did some time, got a little vacation time, went up to Rhode
He
Island.
did some time.
I did 6
I
months
just
up north.
I did some time up north. Yeah, oh gosh. S- Off subject.
Uh-oh, look
It's
out.
January. I had a post on my Facebook. I was showing it to the guys at work because I
Uh-huh.
totally forgot just how bad. 2 winters ago, the high temperature for the day, what do you think it was?
-5.
9.
-19. I was close.
Whoa!
So
Yikes.
if we're playing by Price is Right rules, I win.
Yes, you did. With a wind chill of
Oh!
negative.
Oh! Oh! All right.
with a negative
Last
with a wind chill of -29.
Christmas, I froze off my toes. Sorry. Got it.
No, but no, we actually I think I told you this, we talked about this a couple months ago, PT, when I was down or when I was up there. We actually went, I got to go pull clams
Yeah.
right out of the bay.
You ate what you found,
We ate them fresh,
or ate what you caught,
and
not what you found.
wow, they taste good fresh. Like, and then brought a bunch home and actually made clam chowder. And I'm telling you right now, it's probably some of the best clam chowder I ever had.
Mm.
It was that good.
Now I'm hungry. Great.
Yeah. Oh, I can make you even more hungry. I made venison for dinner tonight.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, total,
Stop.
totally made venison. Here.
I, I mean, I made some steel cut oats for dinner. That's what I had. Okay, stop, dude.
Yeah.
Man, I'm such a protein guy. Like, I
So
I
I
love protein. It doesn't matter where it comes from.
I will
Like,
tell you this. So next time, so when you guys have a solid date for when you're coming down to come down for camp, let me know.
next weekend.
Oh, for Super Bowl weekend,
No, next weekend. Sorry.
the weekend after that.
See,
Okay.
6th and 7th.
All right.
Wait,
Can do.
For
no,
6th and
12th,
7th,
Next
that's Super Bowl
12th,
weekend.
12th and 13th.
12th and 13th. All right. Perfect.
Saturday, Sunday?
Stop it. 11 and 12.
No, that's sorry. That was 12th and 13th was Friday, Saturday. It is. It's Friday, Saturday.
Killing me, Smalls.
Are we going fishing?
You're killing me, Smalls. Dude, I didn't tell you this, did I?
No.
Okay, so we had another weekend. No, because we didn't show on Sunday. So went to DMA. It was myself and Philip and Isaiah. And we drove up Friday because they gave us permission to stay on campus, which was huge. Um, I came up prepared to get a line in the water and got up at like 6 o'clock and got all my cold gear on because it was 20 degrees outside. I was thinking, it hasn't been cold long enough. No big deal. So I went up to the pond, got everything set up, threw out my first cast. It was a crack and crawl on a spot with a 1/4 ounce bullet on it, and cast it out, and it went out and flop right on top of the water. I had hard
What?
water. I had hard water on this pond.
It was frozen.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yep. So, unless they have like a serious warm up, before 2 weekends, it's gonna be just as frozen and cold. So
I'm looking.
I took the drone up though and got some really nice pictures. That's the video I showed you guys the other day.
That's legit.
Yeah, I mean I love that thing. I love that drone. Man, it really gives a beautiful picture, and it also gives a different perspective that you're just not expecting.
It's supposed to
So
be high 40s that weekend.
2 weeks from now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Says high of 46, low of 35 for Friday, and Saturday high of 47, low of 34.
That might work.
Well, what I will say is this: if you guys are planning on, if you guys are coming down, if you do have to spend the night,
Uh-huh.
um, and you're gonna be like you said, you stayed on campus that this last time. Um, are you guys? Is that normal now, or do you guys stay out in town on occasion?
It's been made available to us.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, we'll figure that one out. If you guys come down,
Grab a
we'll
bite.
yeah, no, we'll do dinner.
Yeah, love to do that.
We'll do something. I'm off those
Yeah,
2 days.
absolutely. Sweet.
I mean, technically off. I'm day after on Friday, so that means that they try and get us out like stupid early.
Okay.
So I might be able to come up and meet you guys by the time Greg gets off work.
Yeah, let's talk.
We'll figure it out.
I
But
like it.
so
Well,
for me, this last week,
Uh-huh.
uh, gentlemen, I've been playing Diablo 3
Yeah, I played that.
on my Xbox.
I played that.
I forgot how much fun that game is. I bought it on recruiting duty because it was like $12, and
Come
one of
on.
my
Wow.
two of the guys I worked with were like, "Yo, come play it with us," blah blah blah. And I got it, and I played a little bit, and between work and everything else, I kind of stopped.
Sure.
And I got out here, and excuse me, one of my close friends, who's stationed in San Diego, he is addicted to that game. He is level 900 prestige, like Paragon, like he's maxed out. I don't know, 5 or 6 characters, like
Wow.
that's his game. That's his
Yeah.
jam. It's what he loves
Let's go to.
playing.
Sure, sure, sure.
And so he was like, do you want to play? I said, you know what? I got the time. Let's do it. And I jumped on with him, and he power leveled me a character up to 70.
Whoa.
That took all of, a very short period of time. And then we started the Paragon. We jumped into Torment level 16. So the highest level you could, highest difficulty you can get on this game, and started playing it. And I ran up 50 levels in 10 minutes.
Gee whiz.
Um, but no, I've been playing that a lot recently. I've been playing with him, and then I've also been playing by myself. I forgot how much fun that game is. Just, you know, you can go in, you can play the adventure mode. You don't have to worry about a storyline. You literally just go into these random levels and just, fight and kill everything you can as much as possible.
Wrecking
So
house. Yep, I hear
it's
you.
a blast.
What's your class? What are you playing?
I went ahead and ran a witch doctor,
Okay.
and
They
he is
called
a
the witch doctor. He told me what to say. Pope, 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 pope. Go.
told the witch doctor. He told me what to do. Boom, 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 boom. Uh, no, he is. There's a mark on your bingo board. Um, but no, so it is. I got toe beans. It is the witch doctor minion.
Toe beans. I got you. I'm
Cat
watching. I
toe
got you.
beans.
Toe
Uh,
beans.
so the witch doctor is a minion character.
Right.
So I have like 5 minions, 6 minions at any one time that run around with him.
Wow.
And then when you kill a bad guy, when you kill a mob, If you kill like 2 elite mobs, it automatically spawns a herd of fiends. So you get another 5 minions. And so and that's unlimited. So if you keep doing it, it keeps spawning minions. So within a matter of a few minutes, depending on what kind of fight I'm involved in, I've got like 30 little dudes running around on screen and they just follow me everywhere. Um it is so much fun. I
Gre-
absolutely love it.
Greg, the Pied Piper of minions.
I am the Pied Piper. I will be the Pied Piper.
It's like my warlock army on WoW.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Alex and I have been playing a lot of that recently too. Liz as well. We try and
Yeah.
get Philip sometimes, but he's got other things to do. But yeah,
Oh,
Greg, Alex really just opened up the rabbit hole for us.
Sorry.
And I've wanted to multiple times just throw something at him for
I'm
causing me
so
such
sorry.
anguish and pain and frustration. But we're finally in the area we've been trying to get to for the last week and a half. I think you
At
started this.
least
Yeah, I would say 2 weeks.
two
It's been
weeks.
at least 2 weeks that we have been anguishing through the previous expansion, mind you, to try and get into something that well, let's just say it's cosmetic.
Yep.
It's just purely cosmetic, and that's
it's
what's
cosmic.
killing me.
Yep.
But yeah, we're trying to get a mount, and we're also trying to get a subclass or a sub race to open up.
Okay.
And yeah, it's
Yeah.
beating my head against the wall because you got to do this, this, and this in order to open this, which then you have to do this, and this in order to make this, and this happen. And just in case you missed it, before you started all of this, you were supposed to do this and this,
Yep.
Ew.
which then opens up this, and this.
Ew.
Greg,
And there's no
it's
guide.
and there's no yes, there is absolutely no guide online. You
Nope.
you try Reddit, you try Wowhead, you try Google, you try us.battle.net, you try their forums. Nobody has a clear way of getting through this stuff. It's like seriously, if I hadn't hit it today, I'd still be beating my head against the wall. Let's be honest with each
Yeah.
other. But there were multiple times I was like, Alex, I'm done, dude.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
done. I quit this.
So
And
sorry.
perseverance and whatnot, and just a few of a few of those, and we have finally made it to the point that it makes sense. But yeah, Alex, man,
I
don't do
just
that to me again.
I just wanted the
Don't.
mount.
I know, I did too. I did too. And you just had to find a random link in Reddit that said, hey, do these short steps and you'll make it. So we tried to find those short steps, Greg, and instead
Mhm.
we fell down the rabbit hole.
We did the entire expansion.
And we fell hard.
It was bad.
So hard.
I'm mad
Oh
at myself.
my.
But one of the blessings of it is this: we've done it together. And before all of this, we really haven't had a lot of, all right, when you get on, give me a holler. We can get on this together and we can knock it out. And so that's been really helpful. The other thing is we're seeing parts of this expansion that we never would have. Like we're already almost through Shadowlands, which is the current expansion,
See, that's
and
cool.
we're seeing things that we wouldn't have touched had we not gone this route.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, good times.
We also found out I can still tank.
Yeah, in a bear,
Hit a bear.
in a bear.
Hit a bear. I
So
didn't think I could
yeah,
still tank.
unfortunately, there's a lot of times
I
that
came in like a wrecking ball.
I came in like a wrecking ball, and I wrecked house, and I don't need to wreck house.
Nope.
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed tanking only because, I mean, hands down, there's something fun about, managing threat and keeping mobs interested in you. Like, everyone else needs to ignore y'all just lay waste, and I'm gonna do this and make sure that y'all don't get, dinged for something silly.
Yeah,
I like healing.
right. But because I chose to do this on a DPS, a range DPS, Alex just did it on a tank. And Liz is right there with us in another range DPS, and so we're just trying our best to do what we
Make
can to get
do.
this done. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So we can get something cosmetic. Woo!
Hey, it is a motorcycle with one wheel.
It is. It is Grievous's motorcycle, and I can't wait to get it because I'm gonna flaunt the stuff out of that thing. But
Look at me.
look at
Look at
me.
me.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna get the biggest tune I got so I can ride that thing through everybody. It's gonna be great.
I'm gonna ride it on a gnome.
You're gonna
Oh,
be
that's
like
funny.
this big, and I'm gonna be like this big.
Yep.
Great.
Does the
It's a
does
mecha gnome.
the the does the ride, does it does it scale accordingly? So, like,
Oh yeah.
if you got a
Yeah.
little tiny dude, it's a
Yeah.
tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. So in one of the expansions, we haven't figured it out yet, but there's a mouse mount. And yeah. So there are like
Don't do this
little
to me.
there are gnomes that ride this little mount.
Don't do this to me.
And then you've got Taurens that ride this little mount. And it's classic. It's so good. So
Why are you
oh
doing this to me?
gosh.
yeah, it's gonna be great. We're gonna go on a mount hunt after we hit 60 and deal all these other things.
And
Yeah.
do some raid finder.
And we need to do some raid finder, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, yep. Oh.
Oh, 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 oh,
That's still my favorite.
It's
Oh
very sweet.
man. So it
I
is the
love being musical.
last Sunday of January,
Mm,
and I don't remember who had the last question. Does anybody remember who had the last question?
I don't. Alex does because he's got a mind like a trap.
It was Patrick.
Was it me? Could not remember.
Yes, it was Patrick.
It was me. Okay.
Crud.
Greg, do you have
Yeah.
one?
I honest to God, I don't.
No, you don't.
No.
Okay.
But I can have one for next week.
All right. Alex?
Give me just a second.
Okay. Well, while you're thinking, I'm going to play something. Hold on. Where is it?
Okay.
Oh, not that one. Hold on. That one?
God bless Katy Perry.
God bless Katy Perry. Oh, come on.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
That's all I got. Okay.
No.
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 Look at it.
No.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I can be anything. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you.
Sí se puede.
That means yes, we can.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Se puede?
Se puede.
Se puede.
Se
Hey,
puede.
Philip.
You asking smart home?
Nope. I'm asking the linguistic in our house. Philip. Si se puede. Huh? He says no idea. Aww.
Somebody didn't grow up on the Disney Channel.
Sí se puede.
It was also the Cesar Chavez. He was labor union, labor. What do you call it? Labor rights. His bust, like a statue of him, a bust statue of him, is in the White House now,
No way.
in the Oval Office. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. But that was his rallying cry. Si se puede. Yes, we can.
It was also a Disney movie starring cheerleaders.
Puede. Pueda.
E.
Puede.
Yeah.
Puede.
Pretty sure that's how it's spelled.
Sí se puede. Say is SE, right?
Yep.
Yes, we can. I like it.
See, told you. Hey. All right, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
If you could choose one book as a mandatory read for all high school students, which book would you choose?
Oh.
Ooh. One book, mandatory read.
For all high school students.
This isn't fair because I know you have run the gamut. So,
Quite a bit.
I'm doing low hanging fruit here, boys.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Because that should be everybody's choice, not everybody's.
Not a mandatory thing.
It's not mandate. No, that's not a mandate. That needs to be your choice. Goodness. That you have to read. See Spot Run.
No.
No.
Never. It's very easy.
Goodness. Oh, I gotta think about that. That is stinky. Alex, come on.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
I need an easier answer.
I've been reading a lot this week and last week.
Yeah, so you have. Goodness, something that would reach, would make a difference, would inspire, would. Man, I am drawing a blank here. I'm half tempted to go to your library and see what you got.
You're just gonna find fantasy in there. Sorry, bud.
I know that's the problem.
The other stuff I buy at hardback,
Oh,
so I can give them to people.
Pooter.
I know mine.
I know
Okay.
yours too.
What's mine, boyo?
The General Mattis book.
No.
Oh no.
Nope.
It was worth it.
All right, what do you got?
All right. So it is actually on a lot of school reading lists. It is a required reading at some point, but
Okay.
it's not on all of them. And I personally think it should be Fahrenheit 451.
To be honest, Bub, I have not read that book.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, I have not read that book.
It's a must.
Come on, man.
I know.
What?
I know.
It's okay. I mean, we still make fun of you because you just now read The Hobbit.
Yep, sure did. Proud of it because I read it.
I know you did. I'm proud of you.
Were you
And-
not in the play at
but-
ACS?
Nope.
It took you this long to read it. This is funny.
I was a
Yep.
bird.
No, Ray Bradbury, Fahrenheit 451. I hands down. So like, you know, like you have like certain books. There are books in your life, you know, formative books that you read growing up. Alex, I know you can probably speak of this as well. Those books that you read from, you know, middle school up through high school that really kind of had a profound impact on your life, like made you really think. Fahrenheit 451 was one of those for me. There's just something about uh, really not understanding what censorship was
Hmm.
and reading a book about essentially censorship and what it means to actually speak out, stand up, speak out, and how that if you don't speak out, becoming complicit and becoming not even complicit, but becoming to be part of the problem
That's complicit.
because you didn't, yeah, to be complicit because you didn't stand up and try and make a difference.
Hmm.
um I don't know, that story, just because again, it is the extreme. In this dystopian world, books are banned. People are not allowed to read.
Hmm.
um Firefighters aren't there to put out a fire. They excuse me, they hunt down people that find people that are hoarding books, that are secretly keeping physical copies of books and literally burning them. They start fires. So
Hmm.
some of the parallels to today, the fact that people, in that world, people don't read the written word anymore. They absorb pretty much everything that they get through TV, and they're constantly connected to the feed, the churn 24 hours a day, seven
Yeah.
days a week.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's powerful. And again, the book was written decades ago, and I'm telling you right now, you can read it. You could read it today, and you'll be stunned at the parallels to what our, not our country, but the world is right now. Highly recommended, hands down. I think it is one of those books that every student should have the opportunity to read. It's actually on the banned list in a
Yeah,
lot
I've
of
heard about
states.
that. Yeah.
It falls because of the themes that it has in the book. It regularly ends up on ban lists here in the United States and around the world. Um, I personally, I think everyone should be given the opportunity. Should be encouraged, if not pushed in that direction, to take the opportunity to read the book. So that's mine.
Awesome. Awesome. I remember one that uh made an impact, and it's not necessarily the story itself, but just snippets of the book that made an impact. And then I look at it. I'm actually looking at it here online right now. It's The Catcher in the Rye, uh,
Oh, good
by
choice.
J.D. Salinger.
Mm-hmm.
Salinger.
Salinger.
Yeah, Salinger.
Salinger.
So the two parts of that book that really stick out to me is the inner thinking of, the main character of this book, and one of them about how he was getting angry at his roommate clipping his nails but not doing it over a newspaper so he could take care of the mess. Or another part where the title of the book comes from, where his dream is to be the one who stands in the rye as people are running towards this cliff to run off, and he is the one who catches them and keeps them from running off. um it's it's a it's a very interesting book. From what I can remember, I think I read this like late middle school, early high school, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those books that, it's everybody gets their copy, and they read at their own pace, kind of thing. But it talks about the cynical adolescent. This is one of the reviews. And so I don't know. I don't know why I keep getting this one and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Uh, kind
Hmm.
of together synonymous almost, but like the idea of mental health and also the idea of what it looks like. You know, what the actual mental health of somebody looks like. That you could peer into this young man's mind as he's, going through getting kicked out of school and going through school, another one, and all this other stuff. So just a fascinating thought for me. I would have said Lord of the Rings, but obviously I'm just now catching that one. And just the old English and the not necessarily the old English, but just the writing style might not be for everybody's like connection. So the next one I would think would be, or as in this case, the first one would be The Catcher in the
Yeah, 2.5 pages to describe a mountainside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm with you.
Right. All right,
All
boo.
right, boy.
You up?
All right, so I can never pick just one, right? Because books are something that I've lived or died by. It's one of those things.
Right.
I always loved reading assignments in high school because my teachers would know after a while, first week of class or so, that if they gave us a reading assignment, I'd be done with the book by the time they told us to read 2 chapters. So I actually turned in my copy of To Kill a Mockingbird on Wednesday after she gave it to us on a Monday. I loved that teacher, by the way. She was great because she would just let me do whatever while we were discussing the book, and she would leave the quizzes on my desk, and I'd just do them and turn them right back in. But
How'd
I've
you
been
answer
reading.
that so fast?
I don't know. Close to an eidetic memory, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, but I've been reading quite a bit these past couple of weeks because I've had downtime. I've been stuck on the boat and nothing's been going on, but I had to be there and I had to be awake. So I've been reading a lot of books with a lot of like the same type of story. It's all the dystopian, or it's all we have to save the world type things, or in other words, young adult fiction. So
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
yeah.
You're right.
So I've read through quite a bit. I finished Ready Player One and Ready Player Two, which Patrick, thank you for telling me that was out because I needed something to do for a day. Um, I mean, it was good. I'll probably read it again in about a week or two, but yeah. But there are certain ones that have stuck out with me from high school. One in particular is The Giver. I know it's
Oh,
on
Yeah.
yep.
most everybody's
Mm.
list.
Yeah.
I reread that as an adult.
It's pretty great, isn't it?
Yeah, it still is. It's still an amazing book.
So, the big thing that just always every single time that I think about it, that always just like catches my mind, so to speak, is how surprised the main character is when the giver is able to turn down the speaker. Everyone else who lives in that dystopia, the speaker is in their house, and whenever announcements are made, you listen to the announcement, and then you continue on with your day. But there's one man who is so important in that entire place that literally he has a knob on his speaker that he can turn it down because he doesn't need to listen to it. Which gets me to what my book is, and I'm sorry if you guys don't agree with this one, but um, honestly, with the way that high school kids are nowadays, they were not alive when one of the most major incidents in American history happened, which was 9/11.
Okay.
So a thing that somebody had said and pointed out to me back in 2017 is that there are literally high school students who are in high school right now, and they're learning about this fact as history before they were born.
Right.
So the book that kind of makes me think about it and makes me think about what could help these guys later on in life is a book by George W. Bush. Excuse me. It's about H.W. about 41. It's called Portraits of My Father.
Hmm.
And reading through this thing, it's actually kind of an example of a story in itself. Because if you guys remember from way back when, if you ever tried to listen to old W make any sort of non-scripted speech,
And he starts to talk like this.
he was absolutely terrible.
Pops the face, and he's a little tongue.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. He was
Wow.
absolutely scared.
Go back and watch it. It's brilliant.
It's pretty brilliant.
It's so funny.
But he is so afraid of non-scripted public speaking. Just
Okay.
straight up, there's nothing that terrified that man more. Doesn't matter what was happening. Non-scripted public speaking, could not do it.
Huh.
So there's a story in that book of him standing pretty much amongst the rubble in 9/11 after everything had happened. I think it was either late in the day on the 1st or about early to middle of the day on the 2nd, where he's standing, Secret Service around him, and he's basically standing on top of a pile of rubble, and someone hands him a megaphone, and there was none of the and the weird tongue things and the dropping back into whatever Texas draw that he's got. For some reason, that one event in public history um, allowed him to come over that fear, allowed him to stand there, and the man talked for 25 minutes.
Wow.
25 minutes just to have somebody to show that well, we're not afraid. We understand that this has happened, and we're mourning, but at the same time we know what's going to happen next. And it's a powerful, powerful message, whether you like the guy or not. Um, it's one of those things that you give that story and that opinion and that forward cause of action to high schoolers that basically shows them, hey, yeah, this man was absolutely afraid of one specific thing, but he overcame it.
Yeah.
And it's the one thing that really, really stands out for him.
That's awesome.
So it's, I don't know. It's something.
I like it, man.
I like it.
Yeah, good call. Good
But The
call.
Giver is a good honorable mention.
Yeah, absolutely. Great question, Bub. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Way to pull that one out of your hat.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Good pulled out of the hat.
Good hat pull, man.
Thanks.
Good man. Good man. Okay, guys, we got like time for 2 jokes apiece. So get your best. Get your best.
I only have one.
You got one? Fantastic.
So I was talking to this lady who had a bumper sticker on the back of her car that said she was a veterinarian, therefore she can drive like an animal. Driving along later the day, I realized how many proctologists are on the road.
I saw that. Made me laugh so hard. Oh man.
That's all I got, folks.
Oh, hold on.
There's a proctologist. There's another one. Man. I realized I should have drawn that one out. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. That's great.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, I had one. Give me 1 second. I need to find it again.
Say hi, Kitty.
Hi, kitty. All right. What did Tennessee?
Whatever.
The same thing,
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Same thing, Arkansas. It wasn't funny. Sorry. Last one.
Where'd it go? Crud. I saw
Sure.
one that made me laugh out loud.
Sure. I drink brake fluid. Wow. Sure. I drink brake fluid. But I can stop anytime. I can hit the punch joke. Wait, punch line. I can hit the
The punch joke.
I can
Got
hit the
it.
punch. I got the punch joke. 1920. Put him up, mister. All right.
Kid is not happy.
No, I saw that.
No, it's because Molly's here. Never mind, she ran away. Liz says, why do melons have weddings?
Because they can elope.
Because they can't elope.
Oh, because they can't elope.
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
Like a melon.
What do you call two octopuses that look the same?
Twins?
Identical.
Nah.
Right.
Greg had to put the.
Nah.
Greg, you got it.
What do you got, man?
I giggled.
He giggled.
He did. That's his giggle.
My friend keeps saying, cheer up, man. It could be worse. You could be stuck underground in a hole full of water. I know he means well.
What does a house wear?
Garter hose?
Garden?
A dress.
Address.
Address.
Address. Address.
And what do you call an unpredictable camera?
Polaroid?
Nope. A loose cannon.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, arson. Yeah.
Oh, we need to get the was it the Soundheim, like the screaming guy from Star Wars, the famous scream that's like used in, yeah, that one. That's it right there. It's
Yeah, that's it.
perfect.
That's right.
That's a keeper.
All right.
Keep
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen, that is a keeper for us. This is the end of the world as we know it. I
It's the
feel.
end.
What?
Yeah. What?
I'm what?
Well, welcome. Thank you. We love you. Bye. No. This is
Hey, we're done. We'll see you later. Okay,
bye. Okay. Episode 56. This has been us on a podcast called Brothers in Arms. My name's Patrick. That one over
I'm
there's
Greg.
Greg. And
Hi.
that's Alex. How we love you. Aw. But thanks, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We will do our very best to come out again with another one of these this weekend. But it looks like things are going to be on Saturday.
Yes.
Saturday. So look for us
Do,
on
do.
Saturday because there's a football game happening on Sunday, something like that.
Yeah.
Something big and boisterous and
Bowley.
Football.
Buccaneers.
Football.
Buccaneers and Niners. Buccaneers and
Kansas City Chiefs.
Chiefs. That's it. The Chiefs from Kansas.
What they do is they take the ball and they got to run it down the field in order to get a touchdown.
And then the band comes out and plays. Yeehaw! Wait,
Thanks,
Super
John.
Bowl.
what?
Good job, John.
Thank you. So,
Madden.
not it.
John.
Not
Oh,
it.
Oh, it's Patrick.
what'd I do?
You missed
Nose
the nose
goes.
goes.
I
Nose
didn't see
goes.
the. I didn't see the nose. Where am I going?
I don't know. It's you.
It's you. Tag
Okay,
it.
it's me. Well, thanks, guys. Love you.
Always.
Bye. What?
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 This is right.
Bye, Liz. Bye. So, thank you all very much. We love you. We thank you. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. This should be live,
Yes.
or this should be up podcast and on YouTube. Check our YouTube channel, Brothers in Arms Podcast, all one word. You're at your BIA podcast on Twitter, twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms Podcast. You can catch us live there. And yeah, reach out to us anytime you like to because we love to talk to you almost as much as we love talking to each other. So thanks again. Thanks so much. We'll talk at you soon. Greg, any parting remarks?
As always, drink water, change socks, take Motrin.
In that order. Alex.
Monkey butt.
Monkey butt.
Monkey butt.
The monkey butt. And yeah, friends don't let their friends shave a monkey butt on their face.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah, please don't. Love you guys. Yeah, just let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. And we will talk. Greg tried so hard not to join in.
That'd have been vote.
Yeah. He's like, stop. Love you guys.
Love you, brother.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.